What is up, kind ones? This is Horse, the king of the NutShot. This is my daily vlog documenting my recovery of a CSF leak. That's a cerebral spinal fluid leak. In layman's terms, my goddamn spine is leaking. Well, hopefully not anymore. I got it patched up about a month and 2 weeks ago. I thought for a second maybe the leak got dislodged, but I'm hoping not. I've been feeling pretty good the last couple days. And tonight, well, overall today I felt pretty good. Taught classes. I mowed the lawn for the first time, riding mower, and that's kind of like my injury update for today. But I wanted to get really deep with you guys for a second, like super deep. I wanted to talk. I was thinking about when I was driving today. You know, you always get in those kind of weird thought processes when you're driving all alone. And my thought process today was, I'm 30 years old, and I'm the king of the NutShot. And what that actually like means, because people leave comments all the time, and people see videos of me smashing my nuts. Like the one thing that males are on this earth are supposed to protect. It's the thing that we use to make children. So I always joke around with people. People always say, oh, it's de-evolution. Well, I always say, oh, maybe it's evolution. Maybe I'm like creating a new breed of humans that their one weakness that we had before, below the belt, is no longer a weakness, and our society actually gets stronger. But obviously just joking. But what's crazy is that people leave comments, people see me, and man, like, they think I'm just a complete lunatic. They think I'm completely insane, like that you couldn't even like have a conversation with me, because I'd like bust through the door, like smash my nuts on things, like go crazy. How could like somebody that smashes their nuts be sane at all? So the idea for me, what's up? Pollinator Craft, 3 a.m. in Germany. I actually performed in Germany, Das Super Talent, a few years ago. I got an email from them a couple of days ago. It was all in German, so I had to do Google Translate. I thought maybe they were asking me back on the show, but it was just some random email. But yeah, so the king of the NutShot. I'm 30 years old. I take hits to the nuts, and I think I was thinking driving down the road, like, what if I would have just decided, and gravy. What if I would have just decided to not do NutShots, or not like now, but when like 15, 20 years ago, I just decided not to do NutShots. I feel like I could have been a completely normal person. Like I could have got a job. I did go to college, and I could have got a job. I think if I was really good at something specific. So I always wanted to video edit, or I wanted to do graphic design or 3D modeling. I think if I would have been really, really good at those things, there's a chance that I might not have done what I did. And I got a job at a magazine company, and then within a couple weeks felt like kind of trapped. So I literally quit my job and started filming. Now I've been doing NutShots for years before that, but I started filming. I did my famous NutShot, the handrail NutShot. I was like, screw this. I'm gonna make this my career. I'm gonna start taking this seriously. So I went down to this like 30-step handrail, and I ran full speed, and I slammed my nuts on the pole. And I've been full force horse ever since. Just, this is my life. This is who I am. I am going to make it doing this. But I often think, like, when people are leaving comments, and they're either calling me names, or they're just like, they just can't understand how I could possibly do this. It's really hard for me to describe, like, that I feel like at the same point, like, I could be normal. That's just like a really crazy side of me. Your feed keeps cutting in and out. No. Well, I'm going to keep going. Hopefully it fixes itself because I can't do anything. I'm on a pretty good Wi-Fi right now. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I feel like by doing these vlogs, maybe people get to see more of who I am, and I can be kind of more honest on camera. I can be more myself because I feel the most confident that I've ever been in my life from doing stunts and from doing my videos and from doing something that I feel like I'm the best at, or like I'm really good at, and I'm providing entertainment for people. So it makes me whole. It makes me who I am, being Horse, and doing stunts, doing nut shots, doing things that people are completely incapable of doing or would be the last thing that they would want to do. Smashing my nuts, overcoming the pain. So it's tough right now because I'm not able to do that. I think that's why I'm thinking about this so much. I'm getting like idle hands, is that I want to be doing stunts, and it's like, oh, I'm 30 years old. Are people going to even want me on a show? Like, if they find out that I'm injured, that I have this leaking spine, are they going to just toss me aside like, oh, he's old, he's hurt, he can't do anything anymore? And it makes me even more motivated to get healthy and to get back doing what I love. And at this point, it's just something that I never want to give up. So I figured I'd talk to you guys about it for a second, because it's always good to be able to talk to people. Let you guys know how I feel. Let you know for sure that at least the plan is, this is not it. I'm not going to be sitting here doing vlogs live and not throwing down here on YouTube for the next 5 or 10 years. You are the king of that so sweet. Thanks, Steve. I miss you, dude. Sorry, I'm getting comments up on the screen. It's kind of difficult to get to reading the comments and talk at the same time. If you don't know, I'm the one thing I'm not good at is speaking the English language. So it's hard enough for me to go live. I feel like that actually up until recently, and now I've been going live here for the last week, but I swear to you, every time I've gotten live up until this point, I've had nerves and diarrhea when I was about to go, and got delayed at least 20 minutes, half hour. So I've been on TV and I've been on shows in front of tens of thousands of people, or at least 5,000 people, multiple times. I've jumped off 2.5-story roofs to my nuts. I've taken 150-pound tires to my nuts. I've got kicked by an MMA fighter right in the horse apples, and I am still afraid to talk, especially live. So going live like this, I think, is at the same time good practice and good self-improvement, because I do want to be on TV, and I do want to I do want to continue on that path and just get better at being able to communicate verbally, so that when I am healthy and I'm ready to get back to the physical nature of my business, I kind of can have the whole package. No pun intended, I guess. Yeah, okay, so people are asking about my leak. My leak was spontaneous. The very first time that I got the leak, so it's a CSF leak. It was spontaneous. It happened around the time that I was training for American Ninja Warrior. I think I might have overdid it. I got my wisdom teeth out because my teeth were hurting. So I don't know if my CSF leak, I got the leak before that, and that's what was causing the pain in my mouth. But then after I got my wisdom teeth out, which I have a funny video up if you want to watch, if you search horse wisdom teeth, of me getting them out. I got my wisdom teeth out, and ever since then I've had problems. But what I did do is I was going to do, sup Joe? I was going to do American Ninja Warrior, so I didn't want to take the time of rest off that the doctor or the dentist told me to take when I got knocked out for my wisdom teeth. So the very next day, I jumped right back in to doing 2-a-day workouts, try to prepare myself, and ever since then, I just had problems. There was a time where I got better, changed my diet, and got what I thought was completely healthy again, probably the healthiest I've been in the last 15 years. And just recently, late last year, I kind of got depressed, to be completely honest, and gained like 15-20 pounds. And then I tried to get back and go hella hard at doing stunts, and was doing the scavenger hunts with Nub TV, which you should definitely check out because they're super gnarly. And during those scavenger hunts, started feeling bad again, and it wasn't anything specific that made me feel bad, but it was I felt bad, and I just kept pushing it and kept pushing it. I kept doing stunts over and over and over and over again. And then when I was home in between the scavenger hunts, because they were a couple weeks apart, I was training hard at the gym and doing flips and crashing and slamming. So I just overdid it. So I don't know if it was one thing specifically, or if it was just that I kind of let myself go and then tried to come back just too heavy and too hard, back in both the training game and the stunt game. So regardless, that's where I'm at now. Got the leak. That they found it though and got me patched up, and I'm supposed to be out until Christmas. The one thing that I'm going to do after I get off the vlog here, because I totally forgot it today, was I'm going to write into my doctor and tell him kind of like my progress the last couple weeks, and determine if I need to go back down based off my symptoms to check to see if I'm back to leaking or not, because I'm still not totally positive if I'm completely leak clear. The airplane trip last week to Disney World and back caused lots of problems, so I don't know. I gotta ask if that's a normal thing, or if it's something that I need to go back down and get checked out. But I'm hopeful. Geez, I talked longer than I thought I would, because I'm super tired. But I wanted to get real with you guys. I wanted to kind of have a conversation and just let you know where my head's at. I'm, you know, oh gosh, my stabilizer went out. I'm like a month and a couple weeks into this recovery, and I got 6 months total, and it's up and down physically, it's up and down health-wise, and it's up and down mentally. But that doesn't mean, but I know that, I gotta expect that, and having you guys here and having you guys support is everything to me. It definitely is a big help, and it helps me push through. And I just want to make a promise to you guys, because I know a lot of you are supporters of mine from my stunts, that I'm going to do everything I can to get back, because that's what I really want to be doing. So I appreciate it. Appreciate for you guys watching this video right now. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because YouTube's kind of screwy. Hit that bell button. Make sure you get notifications when I upload or go live, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, stay nasty. Peace.